And we're starting. Okay. Right, the link is on the homepage now for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why that happens. Knowing YouTube, it's a measure to stop people using ad block.
Knowing YouTube, they have a bad thing anyway.
Oh, it's not even showing me the chat here. Yeah, great. Thanks, YouTube. There we go. Alright, welcome back everybody for more Shin Megami Tensei If.
I'm James.
And I'm Mary.
Kitty should be with us soon.
Yeah. I was away last week, so I don't know if I've missed any important plot twists or anything in this endless dungeon.
We did kill a guy, and
We
also
killed a guy.
the Demon Emperor was keeping people from a town.
Oh god, it's a town with 4,000 people in the back rooms.
Probably.
Yeah. Long-standing chat in Joe. Ah. Yeah.
Demon Emperor's taking over the back rooms.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's my birthday today. That means I have no pull whatsoever on the subject of any stream, so we're back in the Shin Megami Tensei minds. It's fine, I don't actually care much for, like, specific birthday streams, you know?
That's alright.
There we go.
Right. Fuck. Okay. Is it in? Okay. Emulation. Input configure. I have to reset it actually.
Welcome back for more Shin Megami. Yeah.
So,
So,
a question I have for. Oh, also recruited Hathor.
nice.
Oh, hey, Melon Goddess is here.
Sniffing around in chat. Hey, Protea. Tia? God, I mean, we should ask you to pronounce that on the stream where you're actually guessing on, you know? Anyway, Sneef Snorf, back to you. Aw, Nibbles dorks. Being nibbled.
Being Bufulad.
Yeah. Oh. Protea. Okay, I had it right the first time.
What?
Yeah.
I.
Oh, I get nibbled more. Yeah. Oh, you're playing Armored Core 6. The thing is, I'd love to try that and find out what all of the fuss is about among certain groups of my friends. But I don't think my computer could run it. Like, this is a computer I got in 2005 or so. Sorry, 2015. God, 2005 would be ancient. We do need to upgrade, though. And yes, I know I play a lot of retro games, but I'd like to be able to play newer ones too. Yeah, it's just... It's inspired whole new genres of weird fiction about mech pilots, you know? It's also meant to be a pretty good game. Your computer can run it on medium. Yeah, I'm gonna be running it on like ultra low. It's gonna be like the Skyrim mods. It's like extreme ultra low that has no textures. It's just the blank polygons. It looks like RuneScape.
Someone I know
Orange.
plays. What's it called? Titanfall 2 on the low, ultra low settings, which makes everyone looks like a boxy robot.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I'm not even that impressed by ultra realistic graphics anymore. It's. You don't need to keep ramping that up. I'm actually gonna go check what the absolute minimum. I'm not reading that output, but like, this is not that kind of stream, unless James decides it is, in which case things get weird. Yeah. When did I get this computer? It can't be later than 2017. I think it might be significantly earlier. Yeah. Oh, apologies for anyone watching this. I've got a bit of a sore throat right now because I've had a cold today, which sucks because today is also my birthday. So I didn't get to like go out and get some kind of cake that would probably cause me stomach trouble. So I'm still working that. Yeah. Yeah. Right, Armored Core 6. Ah, this game is full price. I never buy games full price.
Uh,
I'm looking at the minimum requirements. It's like, oh yeah, 12 gigabytes of RAM. I don't have 12 gigabytes of RAM. No, getting a lot of hugs today. I don't mind being hugged, you know, James, go ahead. Tsuchigumo.
something I wanted to ask was like, if these people like got into like forum stuff, what would they get into that about?
These people, the player characters
Yeah, the player characters.
in Shin Megami Tensei, I have zero idea, sorry. Yeah, you jumped around between everyone so much, I have no idea, like, everyone's character traits, you know? I'd have a real hard time writing fanfiction of this game. Yeah. God, this is the demon guy with the, like, the horn on his crotch.
Yeah, it's big cod piece.
Yeah, Incubus. Of course, that's what an Incubus would have to be.
Oh, it dropped something.
You sure you want to pick it up?
Maybe. Those are good stats, but is it like curse or
Yeah.
something? Let me check.
That is an Incubus, yes.
Okay. 1 to 2 times. Vacuum X is like 1 time. Yeah. Oh, nice. And cat knocks something over.
Yeah. Got flattened by shooting down a big ass enemy. Oh, you got flattened by some giant robot bot. Anyway. Yeah. It's always nice when you're guesting on someone's stream and you hear their cat, you know? So I do hear Jin. Uh, I, I do hear your cat off in the background, you know? Sometimes just jingling and. Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, all my other streamer friends seem to have cats and I don't. It's just kind of unbelievable. Everyone thinks I got my life together, and it's like, I don't think I could look after a cat. Yeah. Samus' other M voice, the baby. Oh, I could probably just link pictures of that cat. Where's the cat? Psst, 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 psst. You know what? I'll just DM you a picture of the cat.
Elf.
Starring Will Ferrell?
Nope. Okay, yeah, that's over there.
Yeah. Oh, so for anyone new to this stream, the blue wavy background thing is we're just walking through foggy parts of the dungeon, I guess. Parts of
Yeah,
obscured vision.
meant to be darkness, yeah.
Yeah. So it means we're just following compass directions in the top right and looking at the map every so often. Oh, is that a Necromata? Oh. And a Brer. Ah, Professor Lionwheel. Oh. Yeah. I did link a picture of your cat, by the way, and Protea is saying, my heart cannot take it. Necoarch. Yeah, we got that in the soundboard. Yeah.
Jeez, that was like 3 steps in a row. Oh, the man-eater.
Whoa, there she comes. Look how boy, she'll chew you up. Whoa, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Huh. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of things saying, yeah, you can actually just run Armored Core 6 on 8 gigabytes. Like, it apparently works. I have no idea why it's not listed as that. Hey.
Ah, there she is again. The cat.
Yeah. There's the cat that we cannot see because we're not in your room.
I wasn't even looking at her anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I went the wrong way. They get popped. Oh!
Yeah.
Close. Do I have any revives? Fuck my life. I'm fucked. I am fucked.
Yeah.
absolutely should have save stated.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, summoning up a Necromata just to cash in on the kitty comments. Yeah.
Where's the diorama? God damn it. I want the single turn. There it is, okay. Did you go on mini forum stuff, Mary?
Huh? Forums? Not for a long time. Did you used to hang out in... Did used to hang out in some forums, but none of them really exist anymore. There's some that were ostensibly, like... I know at least one of our occasional guests is from what was technically a Zelda forum that I was on for a long time.
Oh, yeah?
Although it's it long since kind of abandoned that and just became a general games discussion forum, and then collapsed like 10 years ago, so we've only got a Discord now.
Huh. Wait, no, that's... Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, it's this area. No, damn it, NES. Okay. I was just too nervous to ever use forums. Had really bad anxiety. And while I still do have anxiety, it's just not as bad. At most, I would, like, lurk. No, that's not the... Okay, yeah, that's this Discord.
Yeah. A riveting stream of the pitch black dungeon with nothing in it. Ah. Oh. A battle? We better put the game on the highest speed possible so that we don't experience this for more than a second. Back to the darkness. And I know it's just because this is what this part of the tower is like. Yeah. Yeah, God, you're joining like after the entire main story of the campaign. This is the seemingly endless bonus dungeon.
This is only like the second or third video on this dungeon. Or
God. This dungeon is going to be interminable, isn't it?
well, considering that we managed to get to the end of the first Nomos in very quickly.
Yeah, but it's like 7 of them.
No, there's like 6, but 4 of them are numbered. And the first Nomos is the second one, actually.
Are you actually me over this? There's 6 dungeons here. So, Protea, the basic idea of the game, which you... Yeah. The basic idea of the game is we're Japanese high school students who get, like, our entire school gets teleported to the demon realm, and we have to put together a party of demons that we can control in order to fight another high school student who has decided he's the demon emperor. Being a Shin megami tensei game, there's a lot of demon summoning going on. There were 7 dungeons themed around the 7 sins. Sloth was an absolute slog. Like, don't watch those videos. But like, differently themed dungeons. Sometimes there are naked ladies like this one, wearing only vines.
You're not wearing
yeah,
TikToks.
we fought our way through these various themed dungeons, fought against a teacher who was gradually transforming himself into some kind of giant robot. We overthrew the Demon Lord. We did it all a second time as other characters, except we kept jumping back and forth between them, because James is as ADHD as any of us. And, yeah, she... After getting through those storylines, she went, oh, there's this other storyline in the Tower of Confinement. You have to basically have a... God, I don't even know how to describe this. It's a new game plus thing that's completely split off from the main story, and it's just this gigantic dungeon. At this point, I've just stopped caring about the story. It doesn't mean anything anymore. You what? Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei it's a dungeon crawler game. It's turn-based dungeon crawler. Involves a lot of demon summoning. It involves a lot of weird and stupid moral choices.
Oh, hey, Melon Goddess, and howdy, everyone. I was just waiting for American
I'm sorry, I was asked what's going on in this game, and went, well, that's toughy.
Oh yeah, I still need to... I got caught up and distracted with other things. I still need to watch the stream that I missed like most of, where it's like you beat the game, the first time. I'm like, oh no.
Oh yeah, when
I
we
still
beat
need to
the
watch that
Demon
one.
Lord, we jumped inside his head and started doing a dungeon inside there to stop him being evil. That was a whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Uh,
Which I appreciate the implication of that, of just trying to, help him become a better person.
yeah, I think that that particular chariot is in this game. I see you've Shin Megami Tensei before. It's a series that's somewhat related to the Persona games, at least. Like, same developers, a lot the same summonable demons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome, Kitty. I'm sorry, I kind of was talking non-stop there.
Oh, but you're completely fine.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
I wasn't here for the last stream, so I don't actually know if anything interesting happened there at all.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I remember that we fought some bosses. There was supposed to be like a sort of boss there. I think it was like kind of like a mini boss or whatever that like that should have joined us, but I think we did things slightly like out of order, or like we picked one wrong option.
Wasn't that 2 weeks ago? Because I was there for something like that happening.
Oh, wait.
God, I don't know. I wasn't here last week because I was down in London doing that whole politics thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened last time. Aw, thanks. Yeah, I've also been getting a lot of compliments about my voice lately, and I'm like, I've literally got a cold right now.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's not. Like, I feel that my voice is way lower than it is, but it probably isn't. It was worse earlier today.
Yeah. And I know I'm also feeling a bit under the weather, but
Yeah.
yeah, still glad to be here with both y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, wasn't great. My time, look, I deal with time blindness on a regular basis. Now I am forgetting, like.
Were you even on the stream last week, or was it just James?
For Wednesday,
I
because
think she was.
Yeah.
I should have been for Wednesday.
No, for Saturday. Oh god, for Wednesday.
Today's
no,
Wednesday.
Wednesday. God, for some reason I keep thinking this is a Saturday, despite the fact that it clearly is.
Oh dear.
I wasn't here for Saturday, which is the other stream thing we do. So I wasn't here for Rise of the Triad. So we were both there for the the recruitable mini boss that we didn't recruit. God, I thought I had missed one of these. No, it turns out just nothing happens. Nothing happens in Shin Megami Tensei.
If.
Man,
There's
not anything I can really comment on.
Yeah, with the format of this dungeon, yeah. Because it's a big dungeon crawl, which isn't a bad thing. It's just hard to talk about, other than we got Amon, and we're recruiting demons, getting through here, baby. Let's go. But yeah, now I'm thinking about SMT4 and how, man, that was It's a weird thing of overall I really like that game, but also, man, that's such a long game. That's such a long game, especially if you're doing the neutral route. Like, oh my goodness. Though, I almost wonder if I should like play the second part of SMT4 like by my just on myself, because I bet I would enjoy it. But yeah, sorry, I just also think about that because I'm like, no, I think my sister might like. I've talked about her before, but she's like trying to get into video games. I'm like, no, what? she gets upset if people just suggest like cute looking games to her because like, oh, this is cute, and just on the merit that it's something cute. Like she likes cute things, but she wants a varied experience. I'm like, you know what, SMT4 might be interesting, or SMT in general, but it's like I don't know if I don't think any of them can be described as beginner friendly, right? Like,
Yeah, I don't think Shin Megami Tensei is exactly the thing you should be playing as like a first RPG or even like a 10th RPG.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's that said, Cassette Beast might be up her alley because one,
Hmm.
it's very similar to Pokemon, but it still has like some
Yeah, I hear that's
SMT
good.
stuff going on. Yeah, God, it still bewilders me that they do have like unique combinations for every single type of like monster for that game series. Like there's like, God, I forgot the exact number. I know it's ridiculous. Yeah, and yeah, Melgon, they are for pros mostly.
It's like dropping someone into Dark Souls as their first game. Get good.
Or dropping someone
God.
into wizardry.
Oh God.
Wizardry.
You know what? God, now I'm now reminded of, like, I think whenever Bayonetta got put on Steam, right? Like the first game, and there's people who play Dark Souls like, oh, I'm used to hard games, and like, oh, like, why aren't I good at this? And it's like it's just the people who took the get good mentality and didn't realize that, like, oh, things can be hard in very different ways from each other. Like,
Yep.
SMT games are hard in a different way than Bayonetta is hard than than Dark Souls. And it's just funny that there'd be people who didn't realize that and be like, oh, this is just completely out of my wheelhouse.
Reminds me of, we were talking about Armored Core earlier.
Oh, yeah. Like, Armored Core is so, like, a lot of Dark Souls stuff comes from, like, Armored Core, like the stamina, for attacks and, like, evasion and all that stuff, but, inspired by the energy depletion and all that. But yeah, I know Armored Core is a completely different beast than Dark Souls in every which way, and that tripped people up. And it's like, unfortunately, you do have to look at the big spreadsheet if you want to, if you want to progress through that game. You have to look because there's like the normal status screen, and then there's the big spreadsheet that tells you all the nitty gritty details, but also has additional like info on like some weapons. Like, oh, this energy weapon is good at depleting energy shields or whatever. Like you have to look at that. I'm sorry. Like I saw a video talking about that from Polygon, where it's like Patrick Gill was talking about, and then like, okay, you have to look at the big spreadsheet, and then like you hear Simone just yelling, "No!" He just heard that and just couldn't help but say, just shout out, "No!" Just I don't want to look at the big spreadsheet.
If you're given that information about a game and it's not useful, then why are you being given it?
I mean, yeah, and especially for Armored Core, it's
You need
like
to leverage every advantage you're given.
yeah, it's just like like you absolutely don't have anything like that in like Dark Souls.
Yeah, in Dark Souls, this is like, oh, number bigger than the other number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have your like character
I
sheet,
know,
but
there is more to it, but like,
yeah.
there are games where it's like, yes, you are going to be looking at a probability matrix, you are going to be reading a spreadsheet to figure out what the best weapon for mission is.
Yeah, Melon
God knows I played enough
I'm...
Blood Bowl to say, okay, like, I can, like, I have to work out team composition, and it's not a skill everyone has.
Yeah, and also Melon God's in chat. At least my O2 Queen is good for most missions, especially because you're because you aren't. God damn it! Sorry, YouTube has a weird thing where there's an emoji blocking the chat for some
Yeah,
reason.
it's
Especially because you're
completely
not
useless. There's no
given
way to
many.
turn it off. They're like, oh, but we need
Ah.
to stop you disabling ads. And it's like, yeah, ad blockers can't even actually highlight that to switch it off.
God.
I'd be even more annoyed if they could, because yeah.
But oh yeah, and just before that, Melangos said, "I'm still getting my shit kicked in." By the way, yeah, I can imagine
Yeah.
it's a challenging game, and it's like then again, you can get more armored cores like for a reason, like you have to adjust your loadout or something where it's just like oh your
Thankfully,
normal tactics won't work.
thankfully I
Yeah.
saved recently, so
Oh yeah, thank goodness. Um, yeah,
Not
it's a
given many
fascinating
chances.
series of just how difficult it can be of just like especially
See,
when
that
you
makes me
consider
want to play it more, and I'm like, this is full price. This might not even run on my computer.
I mean
Yeah.
you may be able to like play the
Oh,
older
are we level
ones on
grinding
emulate.
here again?
oh god, oh god,
Ah.
oh god, oh god, fuck.
Haha. Shouldn't have
Oh
auto
no.
battled, idiot.
Oh dear. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean there's still some of the older ones that may be emulatable in some like different senses. I know I've seen some people play like they emulate like the Xbox 360
See,
game.
I think I might be able to run it on this computer at absolute minimum settings, but I don't know.
Very
And
fair.
I'm not going to try and investigate that while I'm guessing on a stream,
Oh yeah, for sure.
you know?
Yep.
Wow, it's really weak to force.
Use the force.
If we were playing Last Bible, force would actually, that joke would be much more used. Because
Oh
goddamn,
god.
they do call
Oh dear.
that power of the force.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I think I have messing around with uBlock for a second. I think I have a way to yeah, I can get rid of the little reaction thing emoji dealy. Thanks uBlock and the what's it called? The element like disabler.
Yeah,
No,
the element inspector. Did you
here.
manage to get the...
I'll open
God,
it up
this
and
thing is
send
so
it to you.
stupid.
Yeah, it really is stupid. Filters. Oh wow, yeah, cool. I'll just post it in the voice chat.
Yeah.
Cause wow,
Oh,
really
I
good,
just
just
seen a
block
hug coming your way.
no,
Yeah.
love that. Oh yeah, I sent that. We're both
Yeah,
having
first
kind of
have
rough
its
one
date
Saturday.
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh yeah, James and I were both having kind of rough one on Saturday, so I was like, no, it's
No.
like coming your way.
Yeah.
Also, to read YouTube chat. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, Melgas, you're not given many chances. I mean, my queen is sorta sniper build, while my rook is like a minigun bitch. Nice. And also working on a close range bishop class. I love that they're all named after chess pieces.
Yeah, then you run out of chess pieces and you're like, oh, this obscure German variant of chess has the wizard. Let's go for that.
God, I was about to
There
say
are actually
Shoji.
variants of chess that have other pieces. There's shogi, there's
Shoji, yeah.
chess variant pieces. Ah, fairy chess. Trying to find the actual, like... Yeah.
Will the knight be?
Honestly.
Will,
Sorry, go ahead.
will the knight be someone who stabs into the ground and also who creates a dark fountain?
Oh, you and your Deltarune.
Deltarune, yeah. Hang on, I'm just gonna link chess on a really big board.
Oh god.
Oh, hey, Averaro.
Hey, other arrow.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, did we... Yeah, we're on the Akira bit, we're in the Tower of Confinement. We didn't just name our protagonist after, you know, the classic anime movie.
He is absolutely a reference to Akira.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
No, not
funny.
Akira, Devilman.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay. So
You got
not Akira
confused there for a
at
second.
all.
I mean, not Devilman. What was the main character's name?
Akira.
You know, Akira is a name. Like, oh yeah, look at Wikipedia. The manga focuses on a high school student named Akira Fudo, who absorbs a demon called Amon. Yeah, so it is a reference to a different Akira, not the 80, you know, not the incredibly well animated film Akira, which is based on a manga, which I really should read, because apparently there's more stuff in there that
Oh yeah,
doesn't make it
that
into
is
the
a
movie.
huge manga. Like, they adapted like the first volume or two into the movie. Well, bits of the whole thing, but primarily just started to make a more cohesive story, you know?
Yeah.
And like, it was maybe halfway done when they actually like started adapting it.
Oh, interesting. No, yeah, I can see that.
Like, don't get me wrong, still a, like... still a fantastic movie. Like, rewatching it, it's like, wow, this is still incredibly well animated. This is... Like, there's a reason it's so influential, you know?
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
God, especially the Akira slide.
Yeah.
That has been in so many things. It's so good.
Neat, but rather weak. Archangel?
It's only
Oh.
Faye if the ears touch.
What does that mean?
Oh, this one has Secunda.
Because what do you... the ears? Sorry, it's just not thinking about an elf with, like, you know, the long, like, sort of donkey ears that sometimes, you know, like,
Oh, donkey ears.
that people, like, give them. Like, but it just, the ears are so long that, you know, if it's breezy enough that the ears can, like, hit each other or something.
This one has Budo, so that's a good enough reason to.
Yeah. Right.
Just now realized I didn't retweet and rebloggle or whatever.
Boggle.
Rebloggle. The thing till now. And yeah, a fan translation dubbing it Fae instead of Fairy is going to throw me off. I mean, yeah, that's fair, but also, like, yeah, I can see it. Because, you know, kind of tomato with fairies and fae. Great. You know what? I forgot why, but I remember I was thinking about, like, werewolves a bit ago. Oh, I remember why. But I'll say that for later. But, you know, and how, like, you know, because of how common they are nowadays, it feels like a really universal thing, but it's like, it wasn't around in too many cultures as we know it, right? And it's actually,
Yeah, not
like,
specifically werewolves.
Yeah.
He's
And also,
not...
it's just,
Yeah.
yeah, and just one example of, like, how even werewolves in Europe that, like, were a completely different thing than what we're used to was, like, the people who would be like, God, sorry, it's still funny to think about people like going, you know, imagine you're a priest, horrible, I know, but imagine you're a Catholic priest, and then someone comes up to the confessional, is like, Father, and like, in my dreams, like, I actually, you know, in the name of God, I actually project, in like my spirit into a wolf, and I fight witches and demons, like,
And
for the, you know,
the
for
priest
the
is
good
like,
of
that
mankind.
sounds sick as hell, keep doing it.
Yeah, and it's like, you know,
He throws
like,
him the horns, and he's like, wait, I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah.
yeah, because it's like, it's so funny, right? Because it's like, I think the basic reaction to it was actually just like, that's okay, that's weird, but not a sin.
Weird
Like,
but
okay,
not a sin!
because it's like,
It's
you know,
always the funniest reaction.
it really is. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like, that is really cool. And I know there's a movie that came out, not too long ago, I don't think, made by the people who made the movie for the Book of Kells. No, wait, I'll find it in a second. Book
Wells,
of
yeah.
Wells.
God,
Uh,
I know what one you're...
yeah,
Oh,
Book
Kells,
of
that's the one.
Book of Kells. Yeah, the movie for that. Um, you know, that actually
Secret of
has the
Kells.
influence of, like, oh, okay, the movie's called Secret of Kells. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Hey, psyched.
Oh,
Oh,
is
has
this
the
one of these
sites-
Pokemons?
yeah. Yeah, Secret.
Yeah.
But
Please
yeah,
keep
they also.
talking.
Oh yeah, they made a movie that wasn't. I think at least a bit inspired by, like, the whole astrally project into a wolf spirit, like into a wolf sort of deal. Let's see here. Let me find the name of it. But yeah, so that's cool to see, like, it reference, you know, in a more modern thing. But it's like, honestly, I kind of want to see more of that, because that's such a fun idea of, like, you've been chosen by the Lord. You've been chosen by God to fight witches and wolves by astrally projecting your spirit. Not wolves. By, like, witches or demons by manifesting your spirit into a cool wolf. Sounds sick as hell. Like, it's so good. Oh yeah, it was called Wolfwalkers. It came out 2020. God, that cover looks so good. But ba, 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 ba. Yeah, like, I guess to quickly read the synopsis from Wikipedia, Wolfwalkers told the story Robin Goodfellow, A young apprentice hunter who arrives in Ireland with her father during a time of superstition and magic to wipe out the last wolf pack. While exploring the forbidden lands outside the city walls, Robin
Ooh.
befriends a free-spirited girl, Coral, uh, uh, Meb? M-E-B-H? Don't know Irish that well. But yeah, a member of a mysterious tribe rumored to have the ability to turn into wolves by night. And, yeah, she discovers that she can, manifest as a wolf as well. And it's like, cool. God, the cover, the art for it looks so good. Oh, and, to quickly get back onto, the YouTube chat, that scroll was being weird. Other arrow. Now I'm gonna eyeing all those race names to see which is different from the official names. Not that those are consistent. Yeah, like I think the race with the zombies has officially been dubbed as zombie, undead, and grave. I think werewolves versus vampires is funny since Dracula was on top of everything else a werewolf too. He really
Yeah, he
was.
just had the power to become a wolf. That's just a thing. Like, for a long time, vampires did have, on top of everything, sometimes you just see a vampire in folklore who could turn into a wolf, or a swarm of bats, or all kinds of animals, really.
It just does not have one persona, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dracula can turn into any persona that he has commissioned art of, and he has so much money, he just has dozens of them.
God, so good.
Dracula was the suspiciously wealthy furry all along.
Oh God.
Suspiciously wealthy furry Dracula.
No, I need to add that to boss battles, or
Yeah.
or something, or like in guy naming before I forget.
Yeah.
Would that be a boss battle? I almost
I
want to
mean,
put that
Could be an
NPC.
NPC.
You always fight Dracula.
You do always
Yeah,
fight
every
Dracula,
game
though.
you fight Dracula.
Yep. If he's there, he just wants to fight.
God. I know there is a small, like a one-shot tabletop RPG based around like
I
having to go
know.
fight Dracula, and it's like it has such a great name, but I always forget it. It's like
I'm going to link it.
Yeah.
If I can find it. Oh, okay. Apparently it was removed from that site at some point, so I'm having to link an archived version of it.
Other
But you'll know when you see it.
SMT only had in the secret entire alternate scenario twice. This game and Persona 1.
Huh. I mean, why did SP stop doing these? Hey, here's a secret entire alternate scenario. Maybe just because of the time it takes to make a whole secret alternate scenario, and the
Yeah.
fact that you're not guaranteed that all the people playing it, would actually see it, and that's always
There's-
a weird gamble.
There is a what's even the term? There's diminishing returns on encoding that. It's like if you have there's 3 scenarios you can get at right from the start of the game. That's a selling point you can put on the box. If it's there's a secret extra one that's the length of the entire game up to that point, then it's not a secret anymore if you're putting it on the box, you know?
Yeah. Oh, and
It's a lot of effort to do.
yeah, it's. I know immersive sims always struggled with that because why? There's a bit more now, but you're not going to see tons of them flooding the market because it takes a lot of effort. Like, especially if you add a whole lot of extra stuff that people just will not see or could potentially just not interact with at all. Also, I found the game I was thinking about. Sakuban Dracula.
Let's go.
Beach City used to be a good place. But okay, not really. You're part of Beach City with a crime-ridden dump. But it was your dump, and your gang basically rolled the streets. Then Dracula moved in, the big nerd. Now the streets are full of darkness. Upstanding citizens and good honest criminals are afraid to go out at night. Even your home turf is at UK High School is being challenged by werewolves. Screw this. It's time to find Dracula and beat the crap out of him. And it's inspired by side-scrolling brawler and RPGs. It's meant to be for one shots of just it's time to fight and beat up Dracula for ruining your home turf, as you're a bunch of delinquents. Let's go.
Yeah, I linked another one-shot RPG about Dracula.
Fuck, it's Dracula. That's so good.
Yeah, it was one of the 200-word RPGs, so there's a certain economy of what's actually in there to make a functioning game of that type.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Funny. So going back a bit, funny thing that you said that they shouldn't advertise games as having secret other scenarios, because when the remaster of Persona 1 came out, they heavily advertised the Snow Queen quest because...
Yeah, 'cause it'd been cut out of the original game and only added back in.
Yeah.
It was an entire alternate path to the game that wasn't, if I recall, was actually pretty tricky to get into even when it was added back. You needed to know it was there. And you would, get a completely different second half to the story. And the thing is, that's extra effort for, going above and beyond what you need to do to get the game out there. Yeah.
Yeah? Gosh.
Yeah.
No, I guess a tangent to that. I'm now thinking about all the extra effort designed around certain play styles in some games. I know the Outer Worlds. I think one of the head developers was like, "Oh, what if I want to play through the game and just kill literally everyone?" So there's someone high up said that, and so they designed the game so that you can reach an ending or the ending or whatever, even if you're going around killing literally everyone you come across. Which seems like such a bizarre thing to me, but okay, I guess, sure. It's your game, you can do that, but it feels like such a weird angle. I know there's a game inspired by the classic Fallouts 1 and 2 called Encased that I think also has an ending for that. But it also has a challenge run ending for what if you go through the entire game never being seen by anyone? By you're literally just sneaking by everyone.
Yes.
Just no one has ever seen you, but you get through the entire game as soon as you can start sneaking around, which is just so funny.
Maximum stealth run.
Yeah, just absolute stealth, never spotted by a single soul. It's so good. Because okay, doing something as goofy as that I think is great, but yeah, it's a weird thing for some game designers, or something, just of how much effort they have to go through to can you if you play the game this way, can you still get to an end or at least an ending or something, right? And and going back to YouTube chat.
I've done that earlier.
Yeah?
I still have not beaten the first Persona, either quest, really.
Oh. But yeah, the SQQ requires an entire process during a very specific part of downtime to start. Not as bad as getting the main quest secret character. RIG, but still, getting RIG is basically do these very specific steps with no hints at very specific parts of the game's opening acts, which also involves doing the first boss with only 4 party members. Oh goodness. And Psyched 180, how do I get maximum stealth IRL? Man, I wish I knew.
Basically, basically keep walking into the wall while there's people around.
The old increase skills by using them method, and thus maximize your stealth score. Excellent. God. You know, I love the idea of, like, increasing your skills by using them. But oh boy, that does get weird in, like, the Elder Scrolls games where, yeah, you can just walk into a wall, like, while other people are vaguely around but never going to spot you, and just maximize your stealth.
God.
It just lets you do that.
Yeah, honestly, it's better than 4's progression, which is either level up and spend the single perk point you get, or fucking find it in the wild somewhere.
4? Which 4?
Fallout 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that one's blowed. They really thought they had something good going with Skyrim's level progression with the perk points, but then they only gave you 1 perk point per level up, and they, you know, gated a lot of things behind level progression instead of just like, oh, why can't I just, like, if I want to do lasers a lot, why can't I just focus down that then?
Wait, Elder Scrolls is a secret successor to Final Fantasy II?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Final Fantasy 2.
I mean, kinda. I mean, actually, I think both games were inspired by RuneQuest, which was a tabletop RPG that came out in '72 that also let you, like, I think at the end of a session or something, like, you know, you get to, if you successfully use the skill, you can roll to see if it improves a bit. I mean, the best way to improve your skills would still be going to, like, trainers and such, but, like, you can, like, slowly improve your skills that way.
Also, Saga was the actual successor to 2.
I never played
Why
that
did
one.
we need a successor to Final Fantasy 2?
To be fair, the Saga games are pretty good.
Yeah.
But speaking of Bethesda games, Bethesda is not happy that people are just dropping off of Starfield to the point where they are going to people's reviews and saying, "No, you're wrong. Just play it for another 100 hours, and you'll see how
good
wrong.
after 100 hours.
You'll see how wrong you are then."
There's not 100 hours of content, though.
Yeah.
It's like they say, oh, it's procedural generation, but it's just popping down the same dungeon over and over again on every planet, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and they are like, oh, well, the boring planet, so, well, you would go to an actual planet would be boring, now would it? The discovery is the fun part. And, like...
Yeah?
There's nothing to discover.
We talked about...
It's the same handful of assets.
No Man's Sky did it better, is what people are saying.
Yeah. I mean, God. You know, I still feel sorry for No Man's Sky, because when it originally released, like, Sony, you know, kind of pressured them to release early, and, you know, without the ability to, you know, fulfill the promises that they, you know, said earlier that they would. And I know people were, you know, obviously really hard on the developers in the game because of that, but, like, nowadays, that they've had the chance to actually add in, like, the stuff that they promised, like, you know, before, yeah, it basically does everything Starfield said it wanted to do, but so much better. Just so much better.
Yeah.
And it's buck wild.
The thing is, no game should have it gets good after 100 hours, even if there's some big twist or hook that part. Hell, Final
Oh,
Fantasy
yeah.
13 had people saying it got good 20 hours, which even then, that's way too much.
Like,
that is almost a
It can
day.
get better after that. But if your game isn't good for the first 20 hours, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you making a game that is bad for 20 hours?
God, yeah.
That first
Yeah.
20 hours should be like the hook. And then.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Like, if there's nothing interesting in the first 20 hours of the game, you don't deserve to be considered a good game.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is a hard
Yeah.
sell to everyone.
Ah, Starbound. So one of my friends got super into Starbound lately, and I'm like, really? Really? Yeah.
Sight got
Yeah.
stuck on the boss before it was supposed to get good.
Fair.
That one is a tough one, but like, technically the it gets good part happens technically slightly before it.
Yeah.
And
Oh, for which game?
It gets good 19 hours, and it's still not a compelling argument.
yeah.
I mean, for... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Final Fantasy 13 is the game I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah. God. Sorry, I'm just still thinking about that. But, you know, like, if you're watching a movie and it's not good in, like, the... Like, you know, like... 10, maybe somewhere around, like, 10, 30 minutes. Like, sometimes, you know, they
No,
take the time
let's
to build up.
let's be generous. If you're watching a movie and the entire first hour of it is just terrible,
You're leaving.
you're
Just
leaving.
sucks. Yeah, and it's like, you know, like movies, you know, sometimes, you know, especially the writing can take, you know, can meander a little bit, or it takes a while to build up, you know, what
Yeah,
they're
there is a
working with.
bit of leeway there. There is, okay, there's 15 minutes of setup and exposition and stuff, and then something interesting happens.
But yeah, for sure. Oh, and
Yeah.
other arrow meant Starfield, not Starbound. But yeah, because Starfield does just look like the cheap man, like the poor man's No Man's Sky, which is the poor no man, no sky. Sorry, just thinking about that turn of phrase in No
Now-
Man's Sky.
Coincidentally, Starbound is also a poor man's No Man's Sky by developer of reputation for putting out questionable games.
Yeah,
But let's not dwell on that.
it's like,
No, it's a bit incorrect to say that. I'm exaggerating for comic effect here.
yeah. Oh, and it's like, I was sold on Starbound as Terraria in space, but then
Yeah.
it was boring and bad and not Terraria, so stop playing. Stop playing it. And yeah, it's like, at first I thought it would also be, hell, I thought at first, like, oh, this made by the people, you know, who made Terraria, but then it's like, oh, it's not. I'm like, okay. And
Yeah,
so I
it's
just
mostly
didn't
made
play
out of
it.
stolen, like assets stolen from miners, like people who were not paid, who were just fans of the game, sent in like, oh, this is my concept for like a species, and it's like, great, we're gonna take this and not pay you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! I just remembered something that's really relevant with that. Of like, I think there was an announcement or something for like some games. They're like, oh, with the power of AI, or whatever, you can put your voice into record your voice and put it into the game. And it's like people on Twitter talking about like, now what? If I was 12 and a video game said like, oh, the main character could sound just like you, I would absolutely have let them just use my voice, right? Like, that would have been a no-brainer as like a small child to be like, oh yeah, of course I'll like all I had to do was read some lines, and then like the protagonist sounds like me, right?
Yeah, that would have been a selling point, like, years back, but nowadays it just makes you sound suspicious as hell.
Oh
What are you doing
yeah.
with that voice?
Mm-hmm. And it's
Yeah,
like, oh, this is bad in so many ways. Like,
yeah,
what? Who gave this the go ahead?
Free companies, obviously.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure, but still just wild.
New persona.
Yay! Oh, she's
Yay.
cute.
Otohime.
Wee.
Yeah.
We.
Let me get a drink real quick.
Yeah, I should also get a drink real quick. I'm still coughing here.
Is Otohime the shark lady? You might actually be confusing her with a different one.
I'm
Shark lady.
sure complaining. Oh, no. Let's see. Otohime is in the Japanese folklore of Urashima Taru is the princess of the undersea palace. How to Ryu Joe? God, I'm butchering these pronunciations. I don't know Japanese that well, and I have a cold. Oh no.
Give me a second.
Posted on
Otohime,
Wikipedia.
in the Japanese folktale of Urashima Taro, is a princess of the undersea palace, right? Ryugujo. Otohime's name consists of character also read Otsu, meaning number 2. Thus, she may have been the second daughter or younger daughter of the Dragon King, Ruo, as explained by folklorist Yoshio Miyao in the bilingual edition of the Urashima fairy tale. Yeah. So what is... Oh, this is the fisherman who saves a turtle and gets taken to the dragon palace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
He he gets taken there as a reward. He parties with them for a couple of days, and when he goes back to his home village, 100 years have passed. There's just everyone thinks he's been dead for decades.
Oh wow.
And he was also apparently given a forbidden jeweled box in his departure by Otohime, and when he opens it, he turns as old as he would have been if he'd stayed out during all that time. Which is like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, they're such pranksters.
Yeah, it's basically a Japanese equivalent of like the whole thing of fairies, like spiriting you away, and then when you return 100 years have passed. They do it all the time.
Yeah.
Gate was locked by some magical force. Statue of Hazama. There's something written on the statue's pilth.
Mm-hmm. Plinth, I will solve things on my own. I do not need the assistance of fools. God, this guy is such a tool.
He really is.
He
He
would
just has like statues of himself.
cause so much dramas on forums.
Yeah.
Back to the forums thing, huh?
Yeah, why not? It's funny. Oh, there was supposed to be a view sphere in that pot? I guess?
Huh. Oh, okay, other era. Wikipedia says turtle, but other sources use shark or even crocodile. Big
Yeah.
big water creature. Apparently in other SMT games, Otohime calls herself a shark though.
Yeah,
Oh.
I could see that being like it's the tale of a fisherman who helps some sea creature and is taken away to an undersea palace. Like, I could see a version of that where it's a shark, a version where it's a crocodile.
Yeah.
The one that I had heard was the turtle one. In, of all things, Samurai Pizza Cats.
Yeah.
Where, of course, the turtle that is being helped is an evil robot.
I
Yeah.
think, in Siren, part of the story is there, but because it's Siren and everything's all fucked up, it's like, instead of being taken to a palace, he's like, oh hey, I'll make you some dinner, and the dinner is like a baby.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinner's a Christian baby who turns to you and says, "You can save me by converting."
God.
And you're like, damn, not again. These are getting more and more elaborate.
It keeps happening.
I'm sorry, the saga of the Christian baby on Reddit is just like, this is so funny to me, and I don't even know why.
I mean, it is inherently funny. I'm just like a Christian baby. Just be like, hey, you gotta convert to Christianity if you want to save me. And the Christian baby, why do you keep getting in these circumstances?
It's like, I
what's
think
wrong?
you're doing this deliberately at this point.
Christian baby's like the biggest boss fight.
Yeah.
God,
Christian baby dungeon.
God, Christian baby dungeon.
The walls are made of Christian babies.
No.
Honestly, Christian baby dungeon is just the Binding of Isaac.
God, you're right.
That's the whole game.
That is the whole game. Like it really is.
Only instead of converting to save the Christian baby, the mom just tries to stab him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she has her answer to the conundrum.
Oh no.
Shouldn't try to convert her.
Oh, you know, I mentioned this in some servers, but I just got reminded of it while looking at someone talking of the Discord. But I love how in I never played the Xenoblade Chronicle games, but I remember like hearing that there's a non-binary character in one of them, and just I had to read this portion talking about like this character called Juniper. Uh, like the title is just section, section title gender. Juniper's gender identity is never outright stated, partially due to gender not being much of a concept in Xenoblade 3, but in most languages they are referred to with either non-gendered pronouns or conflicting gendered words. Additionally, within the game's data is a table of gender IDs for all party members, including heroes. While most characters either have a 0 or a 1, 0 for male and 1 for
No,
female.
it's a 2.
Yeah, just Juniper's gender ID is 2.
Just different gender.
Just strictly non-binary.
Yeah. Good for them.
That's so good.
I like want to do a thing for an RPG where one of the things is it in the menus it shows characters' genders, and one character's gender just like changes. So every time you move anywhere in the menu or look up at the menu, it might be different.
Oh, that would be really fun.
Yeah, so World of Horror, of all things, has a character called Kana who like a lot of people upon first playing the game went, "Oh, this guy's a really great ally in this one mission and in this one like mystery," and some people went, "Well, no, that's a girl," and it turns out the Kala's gender is randomized per playthrough, like no other characters is, and in official material, they're only referred to as like they, them,
Nice.
which, you know, canonically gender fluid. Like NPC, who is also technically a playable character,
Yeah.
except you have to unlock like 100% of everything else to see that.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
100
Oh.
100% completion gen. Spam color.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate that. Oh, real quick. to
Oh,
go to
this is
back to
about the
chat.
minor road accident you have been involved in.
Oh no. Oh yeah, God's like talking about the even Christian, like, you know, like here's a baby, like you had to save and just like and ruin dinner. And other arrow turns out Christian baby isn't even a Christian. He's just a jerk. And Garulu sadly isn't in the game with wind spells, so we won't ever see Garulu use Garula. And there is 2 non-binary characters now. Oh, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. The DLC for Game 3 reveals that a previously male-coded character is also non-binary.
Good for them.
Good for them!
So,
And it's like, oh, yeah?
the Zan spells are with the wind spells. For some reason, Persona decides a different name for them, but otherwise, yeah.
Huh. Weird. Oh, and
Oh
then
yeah,
it's like,
I've seen that fandom meme of the other character turning to the camera and explaining how non-binary gender works, and so there's this related meme of other non-binary characters, like various Undertale characters being referred to those pronouns, and then just like a picture of that guy after it.
yeah? God.
Yeah.
Sorry. Now, ooh. Now, thinking about Undertale and also Deltarune, it's kind of fascinating to see how people treat non-binary characters, right?
Yeah.
Of just some people, like, you know, they see...
Oh well, I get to decide what the gender is. It's like, no, you don't.
No, you don't. Yeah, and also just, like, a lot of people treating, like, Chris and Chara as, like, young girls, while people treat Chris as, like, a teenage boy. And it's like, huh. It's like, you hear them referred to as non-binary. But, like, all of these characters are non-binary. But, like, the younger ones you assume are, like, young girls, and, like, you know, Chris being older, it's like, oh, there's obviously a teenage boy, and it's just kind of fascinating to me of, like, how people, you know, will try to, like, interpret, like, you know, these characters being non-binary. Like, it's fascinating in a frustrating way of, like, how that happens.
Yeah.
Other arrow, force and wind, they are the same thing. In SMT 3 Nocturne, the force spells, the Zan spells are wind. They are shown as wind.
That's so weird.
Although in Persona, yes, they are different elements, because Persona has like a million elements. Persona 1, that is.
Yeah, Persona 1's bunk wild. I remember you showing screenshots of that one. But, yeah, Other Arrow, yeah, I absolutely hate that too. Of just, you know, to quote Other Arrow, I get to decide the gender because it's my player, Kara. Like, did you forget the entire point of the final act of Undertale and everything about Deltarune? And it's like, yes, unfortunately, people love forgetting the entire fucking...
Yeah, like
one of the biggest
literally
themes of both
zero
games.
reading comprehension if you're saying that, because it is spelled out. No, this is not a character you are making up. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
Christ,
that's exhausting.
I'm not even intending to cry, and yet the game is throwing a million enemies at me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Kitty talked about this earlier. Well, on Saturday, but yeah. Somehow people can get the exact opposite messages of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, their just own bias, just affects it. Like the one person who somehow played Metal Gear Solid, this, series and went, I should join the United States military, and it's like that's the absolute worst reading of the series of Metal Gear Solid. That of like, how did you come to that? Like, other than you already were going to join the United States military, right? Like,
Yeah.
you decided that from the start, so you're like, oh, they're super spies and all that. Obviously, they're saying the military is cool. Goodness.
You should see Last Bible, where Force is... It's something else besides wind spells. It's like... It's like pure magical force. Yeah. Also reminds me of cops who listen to Rage Against the Machine. Yep.
Yeah.
You are literally the machine we are raging against.
Yeah. Great. Let me look up the fool's name. I know he was like the guy who's trying to be Mitt Romney's vice president, like Paul something. Who was like, oh man, I
Santorum?
love Rage. Yeah, huh?
Santorum.
Yeah, Paul Santorum. Yeah, like he like on Facebook or something. Like, hey, I love Rage Against the Machine, and just
Yeah, and
yeah,
the,
like
the
the
actual lead singer replying with,
You're
you are the machine we are raging against. Do not ever say you like our music.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just like how it's just their own bias that they heard whatever they wanted in there. It's like they're like, oh, this is the same as whenever I'm angry at my mom when she tells me what to do. Like, that's what obviously the song like, fuck you, I'm not doing what you tell me. Like, great. Well, wasn't the full lyrics, but close enough. Like, that's what that's about, and it's like, no, it's not. It absolutely is not.
Like, their entire, like, basically everything they have ever said is against this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay, I just saved.
Nice.
Okay, I'm trying to do a stupid joke here, and I'm like, I don't know how to skew things in... whatever. No one's gonna care, it isn't exact.
No, not Rick Santorum. Someone else. Who was it?
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, all these Republicans are basically the same in a lot
Yeah,
of
they're all the
ways.
same.
But it's like, he was like a younger guy, like probably in his 30s. Paul
Don't
Ryan,
know.
that's his name.
Paul Ryan, that's the other. Gosh,
Yeah,
they're all the same though.
Yeah, they really are. It's just like, that was the guy. It's like, oh man, I love it. And it's like, and how are you a Republican, right? Like,
Yeah, if you did actually sit down and listen to this and think, this resonates with me, why are you a Republican?
yeah.
I mean, I have my full sibling, not half. My oldest full sibling calls himself a hot-blooded hero, and yet lets awful things happen.
God, nerd. Sorry, that's just like that's my initial reaction, because it's like you're calling yourself a hot-blooded hero because of the Japanese trope for characters like that. God, which is funny to think about, because
Okay, here we go.
Sonic is like that, right?
Oh,
So it's just funny. Like, God.
They got pissed
And,
when I called them a coward.
God. Oh no. And also, it's like, our first other arrow. Wow, you weren't kidding about the high encounter rate. And then it's like, I'm not digging the game in general, but I like the Metro D map. No, yeah. Like, especially the map screen is fun. But yeah, gosh, this game does have such high encounter rates.
I can summon this guy. I think he has a spell to stop the encounters for a while. Yes! Okay. If you want more games with maps like this, play...
We don't.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm not even asking you specifically if you want it. Just Sight said like maps like this were fun. Or it's like, the map looked nice.
Why don't you play, what's it called? Legend of Grimrock.
Oh
Rock,
yeah.
or-
Please
Yeah,
don't
rock.
compare Legend of Grimrock to this game.
Damn.
They are different genres. Like they've got the grid-based stuff, but Legend of Grimrock, real-time combat. This is turn-based. They're both dungeon crawlers, but they have completely different gameplay.
I mean fair, but just
I'm sorry. This is just a thing that really bugs me is when people go, "Oh, these games are exactly the same." They're not. They're completely different.
I mean James wasn't calling it exactly the same. Just saying that there's
Yeah.
similarities. But also, yeah, Legend of Grimrock. Almost called it
Grim Rock. It's
Rock.
the Grim Rock. It is a mountain.
Yes, I know. but-
It's not the dinosaur. Sorry,
What if it
sorry.
was?
I'm sorry. It sounds like I'm just snapping at you about nothing here.
No, I figured you were just saying a joke, actually. Because I almost call it Grimlock. Or whatever. But yeah, Grimrock. It's,
It's apology,
very fun.
Christian baby dungeon.
oh no. But yeah, no, that's definitely a fun game that can be pretty tough. But oh god, Christian Baby Dungeon. Sorry, that edit. But yeah, no, that one. Like, I don't think that one takes too long either. Like, once you grok how to play it, like, yeah.
I should absolutely do the second one.
You should.
Oh, yeah, for
it's really
sure.
good.
Yeah.
It takes everything from the first game and improves on it.
Yeah.
Oh, and another bonus of Legend of Grimrock is that you can add custom portraits for your characters, which is always
Yeah,
fun.
so we had a party which we were in, aside from the fact there's only two of us, and also a RPG character and Grimlock from Transformers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should actually give you the Grimrock 2 class list so that I can go, okay, do we want custom art for these classes? Because there's more of them, like... Well, yeah, 'cause you can be like an alchemist. Yeah. You can also be a farmer, which is kind of a joke class.
Does it secretly become good after a while?
Technically, yeah. So the gimmick of the farmer is they don't gain experience by fighting, they only gain experience by eating. However, this means they can wildly outlevel other classes if you know what you're doing.
Huh.
Generally, you only see that as, like... Yeah... You only see that as a, like... You take one farmer with you and you feed them all of your extra stuff to get, like... a ultra specialized character of every skill. Let's see. There's the alchemist,
Whoa.
which is the...
Oh, hello.
Oh
dear. Go ahead.
Oh dear, what do we have here? Some children who haven't gone to bed yet. Naughty little things. Guess it's okay, I'll put you to bed now. You're going to die in your sleep though, you know. Bushetta.
And she's a femme?
Yep.
Making the joke, saying that anyway. Yeah, looks kind of freaky with it, but like, I like her.
Ah, fuck. There went that plan.
Oh,
Oh wow. Raylene, god damn it. Brown bottle? Maybe that will fix things?
maybe. Also, other arrow, Legend of Grimlock 2, Scorponok, Scorponok's Revenge, and I forgot Akira's route suddenly changed the boss theme from Egyptian gods to Zoroastrian demons, like at the 2/3 mark, which I should try learning more about Zoroastrianism, because I know Zoroastrianism, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam have a weird feedback loop with each other at various points of like time. Like, I think I'm more than certain that Zoroastrianism was like the first one of these 4 religions that came about and had like influence on Judaism, I believe. And then also later Christianity and like Islam, and like, I know it's a bit of a weird map of like, it's kind of a bit funky of like how like these interactions track over like all the years. And but go back to chat. Other arrow, love the funky characters design though. Kaneko can make a good funky demon. Oh, absolutely.
Ah, crap. Used the wrong item. Thankfully, I am lowering its attack power, so the Raccoonda does not matter too much.
Oh, that's good. I'm liking this boss track. I forgot. Yeah, this is like the same one, right?
No.
But just... Oh!
This is different in Akira's route.
Ah, okay. I forgot about that.
Already making it less accurate.
Nice.
Yeah, use your sand attack.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know what I still remember when I tried getting through Heart Gold and just I forget which like gym leader trainer like battle or whatever. Like I know trying to take on one of the gym bosses. Oh yeah, the normal type one I think. Just it's Pidgey or whatever, something in that evolutionary line. Or no, it's probably somewhere else. Anyway, just being hit by like sand attack repeatedly, just every time, and then having to switch out Pokemon because just nothing can hit this fucking bird, and then it just keeps using sand attack. It's like, oh no.
The first gym
Such...
was flying.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I'm conflating that one and the other gym with the normal type Pokemon and just that one Miltank that kicked everyone's ass.
Whitney's Mill Tank.
Absolutely obliterating everyone with just roll out. Also, Psych 180, why is she wrapped up in a big untied bow? No, it adds to her mystique. That's it. And other arrow. I think the most songs in If are recycled from first two games. Ah, okay. But Akira's route does use different tracks than the main game for stuff. Whitney and her rollout Miltank fuse with Faulkner and his sand attack birds. Yeah, God, the most unwinnable battle.
Regarding the music, the PS1 version does use different tracks for Akira's route, and some of them might sound familiar if you played Nocturne.
Huh.
Hold on a sec. Where's the list of bosses? There it is. Level 40? Really?
Huh.
Oh, what? It has that much HP? Oh my god. I hope that's wrong.
Oh, another arrow. I think the battle theme for Amalia area's Nocturne is a remix of the Akira battle theme from the PXS version. Love this synth, slapping the bass.
Boss theme, which you gradually realize is actually just a cover of the Seinfeld bassline.
God, I was
It really slowed down.
God. If Tem was here, we can bug him about it. Like, Tem, with all your infinite wisdom, you must make. You had to either make a collab with someone to make this into the Seinfeld. Like, we're to put that in here. Which is still great that the synth, the same synth for the slap bass for the Seinfeld theme is the same one in the Mega Man X theme. Cause it like it complete. I have to think about it every time I hear the classic Mega Man X theme. Cause it's like someone on Tumblr pointed it out, and I'm like, oh. And then someone did like, oh, Seinfeld theme, but it uses like the Mega Man X sound font for like the rest of it. This is a great little gag. I mean, in one sense, it makes perfect sense, right? That there'd be, just grab a synth instrument, right, and just like use it from like some common like thing. Kind of like the Doom. Some of the Doom sound effects are from like a what was it, like a pack of sound effects or whatever. But of course, they edit. They do their own edits to them and whatnot. But just while hearing it, from some other game or something else, where it's like, oh hey, that's the Kako Demons, or like, or whatever.
I hear imp noises in so many places. I've been rewatching 90s Spider-Man cartoon lately. And sometimes when, there are monsters or whatever, it's just like, oh, that's part of the imp noise. That's a Doom door opening. Like, I can... This is the same, gate sound effect they have in a lot of movies. Someone recorded a rusty gate like 50 years ago, and it's been in literally everything.
God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think you can get unparalyzed on your own. Fuck my life. And it's after I fucking sent back the person who can unparalyze. Fuck.
Damn.
Okay.
No, well, no, I think, that you can get her. I know you can do it. Believe in yourself. God. Now, in this mode of the game, is there any store that you can hit up, or in this floor that you found to stock up on anything that
No
you may
store,
want?
only dungeon.
There are stores, but currently they are unoccupied because that thing is like making everyone asleep and not be here. And stores are like much earlier on. Otherwise.
That blows.
I'll see if I can make a demon with Raccoonda or something.
Yeah. Other arrow, still better than sloth. And oh no, psyched. Why we do curses with that? This boss fight will be the rest of the stream. Why?
Yeah.
I mean, that happens in some games
It does
where it's like, oh
happen.
yeah, like we can totally get through this. Like, then it happens, and you're like, oh. I mean, that happens when you're just like, oh, no, I'll just play a game for like, play this game for like an hour. Like, oh man, this boss is really tough. Like, glad I finally beat it. Let me look at the clock. Oh. Like, oh no.
Yeah, no, this one's level 40, which is way higher than the previous boss.
Yeah, because what, you're like level 30 something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although we do have a stoma and can check and see if that guy we meant to recruit is recruitable now if it's possible. If I didn't screw that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Legend of Grimrock 2, as I was trying to say earlier, like they go a bit more in on like having subclasses. Like instead of just being a fighter, you can be a barbarian or knight fighter. So you can either go all in on strength, or you can have better armor.
Oh, actually.
There's only one. Oh, I suppose rogue and alchemist are the two like thief equivalent classes. Rogues are better at dual wielding and doing like throwing and bow stuff. Alchemists are better at guns and can do stuff with herbs.
Damn it.
There's battle mages and wizards, and I genuinely don't know what one James would pick.
The casino is closed off to us.
And of course, there's the farmer, the joke class.
It's honest work.
Ain't much, but it's honest work. Yeah, I've linked the class thing there, like, since for some reason the D&D class assignment thing assigned me not just paladin, but like a specific type of paladin, and I'm like, no, that can't be right. Yeah. Because that's the first edition really traditional paladin, and that's genuinely not me. But there are other subtypes I could go, maybe.
Yeah, like also the ancients one is for 5Es. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? That one's actually tight.
That's still a paladin code. That's still, a good thing to aspire to. It's just the Oath of Devotion one is the first edition. Never tell any lies. Like, never do all these things. Like, you will fall immediately.
Yeah.
Only have 5 magical items.
Yeah.
That was
God. Though. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
that was a thing in like the original version of Paladin.
Oh my God. Obnoxious. Cause I know in like either first or second edition, one of those two, they straight up had to pay a tithe to their church that they're a part of. And they have all these other restrictions. Like, they literally could not be in a party with a rogue. Like, which is obnoxious, right? Like, I feel like most people would just house roll that away, because then that just screws up a lot of things for no reason. Right? And it's just like... Yeah?
They got introduced in the same update, so to speak, as rogues.
God. Mutually exclusive classes for a tabletop RPG. God. Sorry, just thinking about the RPG version of fucking a Pokemon, where it's like, you have Dungeons and Dragons, like red, and Dungeons and Dragons, green, and there's only certain party members, or like certain classes that can play together in one compared to the other.
I got isekais to a
But unless
different
you do
version of the
trades-
same game world that my friend did, and we have to trade to complete the monster bestiary.
Yeah?
Yeah.
God.
Uh,
I am trying to find the, explanation of what a paladin's restrictions actually were in first edition.
they kind of have they kind of have like setting books and stuff like that, so that's kind of a thing in D&D.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to specifically find the original one because I know it's completely nuts.
I was talking
Yeah.
about the red and green thing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay. There.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to do an off-screen grind, but like last week was just stressful, or the last few days really.
Uh,
Oh hey, the two genders, Lamia and Naga.
nice.
Okay. Okay, that didn't screw it up. Okay, well. Thankfully, they give a lot in this run through.
Nice. Also, according to Wikipedia, D&D's paladins first showed up in the supplement 1 for Greyhawk, 1975, as a subclass of Fighting Man, which is always funny to see.
Ah, Fighting Man. Yeah. Back before they actually just called it Fighter.
Yep. God, I need to find like an
Fighting
actual
Man.
wiki.
Magic User. The Fighter. That doesn't
But yeah.
work. Needs to be another. Yeah.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
weren't
first
that
edition ones must be awful good. Cannot ever perform evil acts. Like, that feels straightforward enough. Can't perform chaotic acts. It's like, so you must follow the letter of the law of wherever you are right now. Huh.
Yeah.
That always didn't seem quite right. Because a paladin who breaks an unjust law, like, seems more in character, and indeed that's how it works in all later editions, is you can perform acts that are chaotic in the service of a greater good. Like,
Nice.
the thing is, the original ones, oh yeah, this is the immediate tithe, 10% of all income,
Ugh.
and you have to donate it to a religious institution that is not owned by any clerics in your party.
Why?
Oh,
Because they
just
didn't
because
want you just giving all your money to the rest of the party.
God.
Oh,
So
and you're
rude.
never allowed to maintain wealth, except for in a modest manner. So you're never allowed more than 10 magic items. 1 suit of armor, 1 shield, 4 weapons, 4 others. This one was definitely dropped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also,
That's an oath of poverty. Like, that is... A thing that's in the later editions is a specific drawback you must pick for specific priest classes and, like, monks are like... This is an extreme thing.
Really?
This comes
No.
with completely... Shut... Oh, God.
the cat is. The cat is.
Oh, the
just-
cat. Oh
Yeah.
dear. Cat alert. But oh no. While you're taking care of that,
Ah.
read Psyched 80. 180. Everything about the alignment chart feels bad. It is bad.
Yep.
It's so bad in so many ways. Like the fucking Gary Gygax was like, oh, like my example, lawful good is this guy, and he read a quote from him that's like, hey, this seems really suspect, and it's like, oh, this is the guy that helped genocide against Native Americans during like the 1800s, and it's like, oh, this guy is like law, Gary Gygax, saying like, oh, this guy's lawful good, and it's like, and lawful good being seen as like the ultimate form of good, basically, in several ways. Like hell, in for the dragon gods in D&D, there's Bahamut, which is lawful good and seen as like the most good god or whatever, right? Kind of textually at least. And then there's Tiamat, that's chaotic evil, and like Gary Gygax personally had this whole meta story he wanted to get about for of lawful good versus chaotic evil, and it's like, well, if lawful good is helping commit genocide, then what the fuck, man? Like, it sucks, and everyone argues about what the alignments mean, because what's really all that different between neutral good and lawful good or whatever? And then it's a big can of worms that no one likes. That thankfully some games inspired by D&D, like Pathfinder Second Edition, completely got rid of it while trying to distance themselves from Wizards of the Coast.
Call me queen.
I'd call her queen.
Fuck.
Oh, did she just leave?
Call her queen.
Fuck off, Wait, I can recruit you. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. Get a Archangel to help you out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just kind of interesting to see the development of Paladin as a character archetype in role-playing games. Like, you could write whole studies about that.
Oh yeah.
Where it went from Gary Gygax's particular weird conception of what this is to being, okay, there are multiple different types of this, there are goals to aspire to, but they're not, no, you must act in this way all the time like a robot. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
Whoop.
Oh, I just remembered, going back way earlier, a PS1 Wizardry game did have, like, a bonus campaign. So that's
neat.
Anyway, yeah, continue.
But yeah, paladins are a really interesting idea that, I really enjoy them. They're very, inherently, knightly, romantic in the classical sense, like heroes that have a lot of weird baggage tied to them. But if you get rid of that baggage, you get some really great storytelling with them.
And also romantic in the romantic sense, too.
Yeah, of course.
You're
This
not
too is
into
Yuri.
Hot Night Girl.
Hot Knight Girl trying to fix the evil sorceress, and the evil sorceress trying to make the Hot Knight Girl more evil.
Yeah.
This too is Yuri. We know this.
Both of them, reporting back to their gods and going, listen, it's within my alignment to try and, redeem this person / corrupt this person. And it turns out they're just living together at this point.
Yeah.
They're just a sitcom. We can call it All or Nothing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You can call it opposites attract.
Oh yeah, but that's not. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a reference. It's not one to the
To the
fucking
famous
Tumblr.
Tumblr scam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I move slowly. And baby, I'm fast.
What? What's that?
Well,
Opposites.
opposites attract, obviously. The
Oh
one
yeah.
music video with the cartoon cats.
Yeah. MC,
Scat
Scat
Cat.
Cat, and Paula Abdul.
Yeah.
God. No, oh yeah, and I think in Isekai naming or something, like,
Sweet.
James made the joke of, like, in that server of, like, know what? Ready Player One should have had, like, okay, you had to you had to reenact opposites attract with someone to get through, to press through a puzzle instead of quoting a whole ass movie. And I'm like, that would have been really funny though. One, I think that's too funny for the writer. I don't think he would have considered that at all. Like that's just actually funny. like, and two, I don't think he like watches anything like centered around like people of color. Probably. Like let's be real.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. But like a parody of that, where it's like, okay, to get through my fiendish puzzle to find the Easter egg, that's an actual egg. To find my special egg, you have to go through with a partner and reenact opposites attract. And then it's like, damn, okay, which one
Of
of us is gonna
course.
be MC Scat Cat, and
It's
which
a
one of us is
difficult
Polya Do?
challenge no one has ever managed because it needs you to both have a partner and not be racist.
God,
Two things that nerds sometimes struggle with.
yeah,
At least in the setting of Ready Player One, I imagine must be a thing.
yeah, God. Oh, I mean, partner,
fuck.
just like you have someone helping
Yeah,
you
I
with it,
know.
but yeah.
Dang it, I fucked up.
Oh no.
Haha. Oh, her queen. All women are queens, you know?
Yeah.
This game is a bitch.
Yeah, this game is a bitch. It has a sloth dungeon in here. I think no matter what else it does, that is a red mark upon its soul that won't be forgiven. It's still there, unfortunately.
It cannot cleanse its soul at the water
Yeah.
cleansing soul place.
Yeah, I get it. Here, yeah. They cannot. God. But. I'm trying to think. God, no, I think a fun parody of Ready Player One, instead of like just nostalgia for the sake of it, or trying to say anything too deep, another funny angle would be like, what if it's all the weird shit from the 80s that no one really remembers that well? Because, like, you know, I was like, oh, the 80s or the 90s were so good, but we're always remembering the best pieces of media and, like, art from
Ready
that
Player
time.
One, but the guy has terrible taste and just like
But
it's just the
Yeah.
most obscure stuff in the 80s.
You had to sing Pac-Man Fever. like, God, I'm trying to think of what else would be, like, would suck. Oh god, like, you had to... I mean, there's a lot of Pac-Man that I can pick on. Like, I know there's a Pac-Man cartoon that was pretty
Yeah, there's more than one
obnoxious.
Pac-Man cartoon, Kitty.
Yeah. Oh god. God. Pac is back. I can't even continue with the rest of
There's
it. I don't remember
Pac-Man TV series, produced by Hanna-Barbera, and Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures.
it. God.
son of
So,
a bitch.
First one was 1982. Ghostly Adventures was 2013 to 2015. And does indeed include a character named Circumference.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a few episodes of Ghostly Adventures, and it sure was a show. God. That said, I think when I first heard of when I first saw Circumference, I think that got like a small chuckle out of me of that goofy pun, because it's they're all around. See,
Yeah, this was the thing that we kept bringing up in the BB Gun show,
Ah,
just because it's inherently very funny.
shit.
yeah. Um, I know there was the Japanese version of the theme song that was actually really fun. Because like the person who sang it did like he really put his whole into it, like a whole heart into it, which is
He put his
impressive.
whole into it.
He put his whole into it. um, but yeah, no, it's like the Japanese version of the theme song is actually really fun, and it's like wow, this rules. This is what like when people say like oh he didn't have to put like oh man the musician didn't have to do so good like didn't have to make it so like killer so banging or whatever. It's like they're paid to, right? But it's like but there's some things it's funny when people say that about like Undertale or some other song like it's like okay they're going to put like they're all into this song, right? But like something like Pac-Man Goes to the Avengers, oh yeah, they could have just cheesed it or whatever. Like that the English theme song blows, but like the but the Japanese one is so good, and it's like, man, I'm so sorry that like you put all that effort in for this show. Because man, it does not deserve it. That said, I think I did see like someone like in the wild, like a Japanese account making fan art of Pac-Man: The Ghostly Adventures that threw me for a loop because it's like for real. Also, Jesus Christ, why is this URL so big? Posting in the YouTube chat as a giggle to go so to go watch later. Also, why is that URL so big? That always throws me for a loop whenever uh, Twitter, when YouTube does that, where it's just like, oh, here's a really giant God circumference. Here's a really giant like URL for a song for some reason. I am looking through the voice chat. God, I chess on a really big board. Also reminds me
Chess on a
of
very big board.
of that there's a Virgin Shogi called like I forgot its name, but basically it's like Ultimate Shogi, and it's like you take 4 of the normal boards and you put them together to make the board for it, and also it would have like over 100 like pieces and like a whole bunch of different like types of pieces. Like uh, basically like Fire Emblem is shogi and like even like the promotions and whatnot, because that's a thing that's pretty prominent in that game as well. But it had like a whole bunch of the ultimate version had like tons of extra types of pieces that could promote as well, which is so great. Does this would this link to reference not references?
As you know, that game does include weapons triangles. Yeah.
Yeah. God, I was hoping the really big board one would also reference. Okay, no. I was hoping it would make note of Ultimate Shuri. Let's go because if I remember correctly, shoji is what happened when chess was introduced to Japan, and we're like, hey, wait, let's make our own version.
Let's add hundreds of new characters.
Yeah. Um.
Let's make this a
Right.
JRPG, and like this is centuries before JRPGs existed. And so someone went, dude, what the hell are you talking about?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I'm looking at the normal ranks of pieces or whatever. There's a king, rook, promoted rook, gets the title of dragon. Oh wow, the kanji on it means dragon king. That's tight as hell. Bishop, promoted bishop. Uh, Gold general, silver general, promoted silver knight, promoted knight, lance, promoted lance, pawn, and promoted pawn. Jesus Christ, where's the big one? Come on, there has to be a note or something about ultimate, right? Oh, see also. Chess variants, no. Computer shoji, no. Where's the big one? Wait, no, I can just look it up actually. Ultimate shoji. Let's go. Where's the ultimate one? What? Okay, I think I misspelled something, which don't be very likely. No, I didn't misspell it. Shoji game. Not. I don't want screens. Ah, here's a son of a bitch. Taikyoku Shoji. Oh, the game has a 36 by 36 board. Ugh, disgusting. this they've somehow invented Ameritrash board game design hundreds of years before that would ever happen. Like, when was this created? Wait, before rediscovery of Taikyoku Shoji in 1997. Okay. Oh, this game was created mid 16th century, presumably by priests. God, it's based on other large board shoji games. Ugh. So it's like, we don't know a lot about it because it was kind of rediscovered at some point, which is funny to think about, but like, just lost media, ultimate shoji, like just big ass shoji. It's just really funny to think about.
Oh, actually, funny thing, apparently there was a tabletop game played like 900 years ago.
Tight.
It's called
do we know much about it?
Jumanji.
Oh no. Oh.
No, I don't know what it's called. Oh,
Yeah.
he just,
Ah.
on a full moon, no less.
Can you
Okay.
describe anything about the game so I can look it up for you?
Ah, fuck, hundreds of years ago. Ah, fuck. But yeah, about 900 years ago, or 800,
But
You know what? Posting the Hound and Jackal's game from 4,000 years ago.
no. Hey,
Ancient Egyptian board game.
nice. Yeah, I'm looking at the Taikyoku Shoji, and I don't know. Is there? Please. Okay. Game equipment: 2 players, black and white. Play on board. Yeah. Ugh. Sorry, just seeing the total amount of squares on this board of 1,296. My goodness. Each player has a set of 400 2 wedge-shaped pieces of 207. 207 types! The players must remember 253 sets of moves. The pieces are slightly different sizes, with larger pieces near the king becoming progressively smaller for pieces further from the king, regardless of power. In general, the stronger pieces are nearer to the king. Oh boy. Several of the English names are chosen to correspond to rough equivalents in Western chess rather than translations of Japanese names, which is interesting. But yeah, I'll just name some of these because oh god, there's so many of these. Like I can just keep scrolling. But yeah, there's king and prince, a great general, gold general, right general, left general, queen, free dream eater, which promotes to a queen. Scrolling down, there's Buddhist devil, which promotes to heavenly uh,
New
Tetrarch,
class just dropped.
guardian of the gods, wrestler, silver general, drunken elephant, neighboring king, gold chariot, side dragon, which promotes to running dragon, and the gold chariot promotes to playful cockatoo. Scrolling down, side wolf, which promotes to free wolf, rook, which promotes to dragon king, bishop, which promotes to dragon horse. Scrolling down some more, liberated horse, evil wolf, angry boar, violent bear. Violent bear promotes a great bear. Angry boar promotes a free boar. Venom. Oh my god, evil wolf promotes a venomous wolf. Hell yeah. Liberated horse promotes a heavenly horse. God, flying cock. Hell yeah. Promotes a raiding falcon. This is so great. And also, I'm gonna put that in the fucking character class. Oh my god, is how the Jackal's a racing game? Of course it. Racing board games have been in human history for so long. Liberated horse. So good. Flying cock. God. Northern barbarian, southern barbarian, western barbarian, eastern barbarian. But the northern barbarian promotes into wooden dove, southern barbarian promotes a golden bird, western barbarian promotes the lion dog, and eastern barbarian promotes to just the lion. What? Scrolling down, great master, right chariot, left chariot, side monkey, vertical mover. The fuck? A flying ox promotes to fire ox. A longbow soldier. Vertical pup. Oh, vertical pup promotes into leopard king. Oh yeah.
Hey.
That kicks ass. Puppy girl promoting the cat girl. Anyway, burning soldier, dragon horse, dragon king, soul soldier, horned falcon, god, soaring eagle, spear, vertical leopard, promotes to great leopard, savage tiger, lion dog, go between, promotes to drunken elephant, and pond promotes a gold general. I have to put this image in the voice chat of just what the board would look like with all the damn pieces.
Sight is wishing you a happy birthday, maybe?
Oh, thanks. You're a bit late. You got like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Time zones.
Don't worry about not getting me anything. Like, I'd feel weird if you did.
And I wish I could have, but yeah.
Like, birthday wishes are enough. Yeah, my birthday is the 29th of November, which in the UK is over in about 17 minutes.
Know what? I may have to try to do a belated birthday gift of art of your persona.
Listen, that's always welcome, but don't feel you need to rush it out or anything. Just
Yeah.
like, Whenever you feel like drawing my persona, you can.
Oh fuck, that's not the attacks. Okay. Megiddo. Akira, how do you keep getting injured?
You immediately press auto battle, and he just prepares to be a Yamcha creator immediately.
Akira, fuck.
No, is there a gift for the Yamcha creator? Yamcha. Yeah, there is. Wait, I think someone edited in something. No, that's yeah. I forgot that there's like some weird green hand in there, but yeah, that's just Akira. Every time you like engage auto battle, he just prepares to just instantly be destroyed.
He got Family Guy funny moment.
God, yeah. Thank you, Psych, for putting the boat. God, I still need to watch a show. Watching the Rock. Of just she gets Yamcha created. Like, yeah, mood. Which, no, I appreciate that, Ochi the Rock has a character who just straight up has, like, some sort of, like, anxiety disorder. And it's very plainly obvious that she's having a rough one. But, she's trying. She's trying to get out there.
Oh right, we do have one of those. Okay. I thought I was going to try to recruit one.
Okay.
Not Yamcha yet.
Psyched 180 and YouTube. Unless my sources are mistaken, today's. Oh, yeah, that's happy birthday. And Psyched, I live in the past. Fair.
Gonna take you back to the past. Okay, definitely need to recruit more. Probably around the level that these can be recruited at.
Nice.
Okay, gotta look at Gur and see if I can recruit it.
You can recruit Gur.
No, I can't. Dark Law.
Damn. Whack. I can't believe you can't have Gur make you waffles of doom or whatever.
And be bloody for a single frame.
Be bloody for a single frame. God. Still funny that that was a thing. So funny that they used up like all their money for a single 3D animated segment.
Yep.
Like, that just used up all their budget. And they never. God. God, I love searching for Invader Zim 3D and see, like, 3D budget blown, and it's like, yeah.
Fucker. Hey. Okay. Alright. She forgot for a sec. Okay. Got her. Now I'm going to save state so I don't screw that up again. Actually. Okay, you two are still there?
Howdy.
God, that's a big board. Okay. Number get bigger. I don't need these. I was going to sell them, but I have so much money.
Uh,
19 spells. Honestly, it's fucked that you get to this place and none of the shops are opened. You just have to deal with the boss with the equipment of the previous area. A level 40
Whack.
boss.
and I'm sorry, 180, that you dropped your water bottle and it rolled under your dresser.
Yeah, we're all manifesting it, rolling back out and just jumping up into your hands.
Yeah.
And then biting you.
Yeah, obviously we had to make it animate for that to work, you know?
Yeah. Well, while we're manifesting, I mean, what's manifesting animate water bottles between friends?
Okay, spell. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, sorry, looking at Legend of Grimrock 2 and seeing that on the wiki that if you have high enough alchemy, you can craft bombs. And I'm like, oh, that sounds fun.
Yep. I mean, you can actually do that in Legend of Grimrock 1, if I recall. It's just the recipes are a real pain to do.
Ah, okay.
You can be that one Smurf.
The one that always blows himself up.
Yep.
Are they gift smart? No. They can't be called gift smart, right? They have a name. President?
Bomber
God.
Smurf.
No, I had to look up the Smurfs. Uh, but anyway, while I spend time doing that, yeah, that's neat. I think that may be the character like, uh, would make my character. Oh, herbs in your inventory multiply. The growth rate is determined by numbers of steps
Yeah.
taken. Oh, that's cool.
The the alchemist is actually a very solid class. It's technically it's a rogue like specialist class in that it's the ranged attacker,
Yeah.
except it uses guns.
Firearms have a 50% less chance of malfunction.
Yeah, you can put.
Obnoxious, but good.
So, firearms are powerful but have limited ammo and tend to malfunction, except if you put points into firearms, you can reduce that misfire chance. And if you're an alchemist, you have a flat 50% chance of just no misfire, which means you can actually get rid of that chance entirely and make them perfectly reliable.
Ah, okay. Nice. Also, the Smurf in question is Jokey Smurf. I knew he did something with pranks, but he did the one prank, which is just here is a carefully wrapped present that explodes. Not the best joke, but
God. Joker Smurf.
we live in a Smurf
It's
society.
simple. We kill the Pat Smurf. I can't do a Joker voice.
Back
Yeah,
Gargamel.
neither could I. God. That'd be funny. Like, we need to kill Gargamel. Like, dude, that's a bit too much. Like, no, trust me.
He
it'll be
keeps
great.
trying to fucking eat them or something.
Yeah. Yeah, in the cartoon, they really kind of lose plot of, like, initially, the reason why he's obsessed with Smurfs is that in, like, Mage College or whatever, it's like, oh, hey, there's some books talking about, like, you can turn Smurfs into gold, but, like, no one's seen a Smurf in years, so, like, they don't even know if they're real anymore. And then he finds some Smurfs, and it's like, oh, and, that became his, like, life goal. And after some point, he wanted to eat them or something, and then later just, like, mess with them, I guess. Yeah. Shout out to his cat having a cool name, though, of Azrael.
Oh yeah.
We should give cats more mythological-based names. Like, I don't think cats should have normal names, like Huey or, unless it's a cat theme or a cat pun, like Catherine or Felicia. You need to give them either silly names or, like, based on, like, various religious, religions or mythology or folklore.
Cat
Or
Megami
maybe
Tensei.
cryptids. Yeah, okay, not Tensei. We need...
Shin megami tensei.
Yeah? Yeah, have a Maine Coon cat, just call it Bigfoot.
My cat's name is Nimrod. Nice.
God. No, it's funny how Bugs Bunny and people not knowing where Nimrod came from completely changed what that, like, the connotation of that name for so many years.
I can make an incubus.
Cool, cool.
Make that.
Also posting in voice chat what a main coon is. Just love those big fluffy cats. And Site 180, the Bible counts as mythology, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And it's also like part of a
Yeah.
religion, but yeah.
I mean, so is...
Strictly speaking, oh, sorry.
Yes.
Oh,
Huh?
you continue, Mary.
Like, strictly speaking, anything in the Bible is mythology. Like, you'll probably get Christians objecting to that, but it's not inaccurate.
Parallel universe where Yumiko is the reincarnation of Bastet instead of his Nami in the original novel. To be fair, in the original novels, like, eventually, like, a bunch of people are just reincarnations of gods. So, I mean, that probably happened at one point.
You know what? Excuse me all. Gotta take care of something, come back. Hold down the fort. I don't know, I can't think of a joke too soon. But yeah, take care.
Hi. Okay, just sit. Kyushi. Nope. Nope. To be fair, the original only like 5 reincarnations, 3 in the original trilogy and 2 added in the new Digital Devil story, but also like says in the second book, yeah. A snake. The first book, they were all like badger, 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 and then the second book, they were like, snake, snake.
Mushroom. Snake.
Yeah, I forgot the mushrooms. Hell of a thing to forget. Kitty, no. Not right now. You can be over here. Okay. There you go. Yeah, you can sit out there. Can I recruit that guy, actually? But Lucifer is a mushroom, confirmed. Let's see. I mean, he isn't in this game otherwise. okay, I think you have to be like max level to be able to like make him or something to fuse him. But yeah, otherwise. Yeah. Okay. Turquoise. Alright. More demons. Fog Bri- Oh, I don't think that works like older games Fog Bri- He isn't in this game, but he's fusible demon or as a guardian or something. Yeah, I think fusible demon. Honestly. Oh yeah, Fog Breath does work, but it's mind, so it's considered a mind elemental attack, so. Yeah, he is level 99. Ramifications of Tamaki just fusing Lucifer for funsies. You say that like you don't do that.
Listen, who amongst us hasn't conjured Lucifer?
Hmm.
Yeah. I looked up one esoteric book on magic on Amazon just to like figure out the price for a friend because for some reason they couldn't figure it out. Like, and now all Amazon is recommending me in terms of books is just, oh, we think you'd like Alistair Crowley books. And I'm like, no. Please stop, like, trying to sell me books about demonology. One, I don't need them.
Don't need them anymore.
Yeah. Like, I need the Lesser Key of Solomon.
Where are you, Riley? Seriously, where are you? I can't see you. Let me just get up for a second. Oh, there she is. Let me just... Actually, I'm going to the bathroom, so I'll be a minute.
Alright. The odd thing is, I'm reasonably sure Crowley would be flattered. He's a weird guy. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose it's no different than the one time I looked up a poetry book and then it immediately suggested, oh, you should buy the collected works of Sappho. And I'm like, you're not wrong, but also... yeah.
Okay, back.
Welcome back, James.
With Crowley like Kaneko gave him a demon form in SMT2 and drew him with a huge heart. I don't know.
Mr. Crowley, da, da, da. Did you speak with the dad? Oh, Mr. Crowley. Yeah. Like, it's easy to make fun of him, even if he's, like, an important figure in occult history. Basically, all of the important figures in that history are just weird. They're very odd people.
Pop! Hathword pops up again. I don't need this guy because I kind of have a Secunda now. Also, it didn't really work out that well in that fight. Hey, Incubus. Actually, wait, aren't the knights recruitable? I don't think they're dark.
Yeah, I think you might actually be able to recruit this guy.
Of course I kill him.
There's no point in doing it, but you could.
Oh, right. We're almost at 38. Incubus being an imp compared to succubus is funny, but also imagine the world where Kaneko drew him as a hot guy, but also with the massive codpiece. Yeah, that's pretty good. That that would be pretty good. Okay, we can finally fuse that tree guy. No. No, not that guy. No. No, we can fuse the Tarrasque. Oh no, wait, Hey! Oh, for 39? Wait, why isn't it Kate Sith a fey creature? Because it's a beast! Kukacha. I could choose another Nekomata. No, I could fuse Remiel. Calling some shenanigans. Fusion is honestly kind of weird in the early games. Especially triple fusions. Oh, that's... yeah. tanky but kind of stupid tree monster. Cockatrice. We need to fill some of these demon lists with something for balance reasons, especially ones where it's very generic like Yoma, Mystic Demons, or Genma, Illusion Demons, says Other Arrow.
Yeah, sometimes they're just going, okay, we need a lower level demon of this type. Let's just pick something from mythology. Then you end up with really bizarre ones. But some of the categories have a lot of things you could put in them, some of them don't.
Oh, that one has Raccoonda. Really need that for the boss.
It's like looking at a Pokemon region and going, oh, this has like 4 fire types in it.
Heard that was a problem with Gen 4. Hey Kate should be a knight or megami, but her being a tyrant is probably because she was one in MT1. Yeah, probably. Some of these race assignments might have been grandfathered into. That one, okay, sure. If I could get a demon with the Kunda, that would be great. Counter the boss's debuffs. Wait, no, not doing that. Now we won't get demons leveling up till Nocturne. Actually, that happens earlier. Last Bible 3 is like one of the first ones where demons level up. And that's on the SNES. Does it have skill inheritance? Sort of. The rules about it are really restrictive and yeah. And also you can't inherit the extra abilities. The ones that appear in yellow. Last Bible Secret Leones? Last Bible 3, yeah. Yeah, it's not super reliable. I saw a video on it. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Found it. Okay. Let me just post it in chat. And post it in voice. But yeah, it's not super reliable. Okay, she's red, he's not yet. Okay. Okay, and it's a flying snake. Quetzalcoatl. Neat. I remember.
It's a quarter.
Yeah. Let's check and see if the guy is recruitable. Why not? We're close to the... 35 is, yeah, someone else. Jack the Ripper. Zombie teachers. The
It's the
Jack.
Jack Bros. You killed them.
Yep.
There will be no Virtual Boy game for us today.
Or probably ever.
Yeah, probably never. There were like 20 games in that system.
That was one of the better games, apparently.
Yeah, almost all of them were unplayable.
Now open over there. Okay, so why... I question this game's decisions. You know? Yeah, it looks like I can only go there. Five. Goblin.
Yeah.
Sorry for taking a while, but I'm back.
Oh, the gang's all here.
Yeah, I was like, know what? I should also eat something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not because I was starting to feel a bit lightheaded and such. It's like, yeah. Yeah. Also, hey, there's a kitty who wants pets. I don't know if she wants to sit on my lap or anything, but yeah. Sorry, just looking at the YouTube chat and saying, but hey, they like a lot of games suffer from being didn't need it on the Virtual Boy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, Virtual Boy. Shin Megami Tensei if the virtual boy wasn't awful. Also, wait, Kitty, do you want to purr into the microphone?
Oh, yep, looks like that guy is gone. Yeah. Oh,
Can they all hear it?
I think I heard something.
Oh, she's purring right now. Hoping that would be picked up on the mic. Okay, Kitty.
Oh, yeah, they changed Pyro Jack back to Jack-o'-lantern in the
Nice,
Soul Hackers 2.
nice. Oh, excuse me.
What's that?
Oh, no, Mom here. I should take a photo of the kitty sitting in my lap. Or more
You
like
absolutely
lounging in my lap.
should. Pictures of anyone's cats are always appreciated.
I put the picture of her in the pets channel.
Mhm.
That is on our Discord if you want to see that. Watch
Yeah,
out!
this is-
I remember to advertise the Discord.
Yeah, that's the only reason to join our Discord. Post a link, you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to. Yeah, invite people link. Copy
I'll
that.
get it then.
Oh no, I'm already working on it. Boop, 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 boop. That said, I wish Discord allowed you to just have. I know, like, for various reasons we didn't have like, oh, here's a link that just lasts forever, invite link. But like, Discord took away that option unless you have Nitro or a boosted
Yeah.
server or whatever, which is
I'm not paying for
obnoxious.
Nitro.
Yeah. Like, I don't have money in the first place, but
Don't think anyone
sometimes-
has money. I'm not paying
Yeah.
subscription fees for every piece of software.
oh yeah, for sure. Like, that said, a part of me was like, know what? It would be nice to use emotes everywhere, but like, there's some
Yeah.
emotes everywhere. But like, man, I'm still upset at Discords. One, you having the fucking AI chatbot. They're like, oh, yeah, here's Clyde. You love Clyde. It's like, shut
I
up.
hate Clyde and I wish he would die.
Yeah, and they're taking it away, but they they didn't mention people's incredibly negative response towards it, or the NFT fiasco, where they're like, oh, we're gonna do NFTs, and then everyone was fucking pissed at them.
Everyone, like, this lost them more subscriptions than anything else.
Yep. And yeah, the classic thing introduces a premium server. Starts moving previously free features into the premium service. Yep. Yeah, I hate to see that.
Yeah. Same with Twitter. Oh, Tumblr did a couple of those too.
Capitalists just can't win at capitalism unless they are winning absolutely everything
Yeah,
at once.
exactly.
Yeah, like, God, I still think about Bandcamp and how, like, they got first bought out by Epic Games when they were profitable. They were doing well, and they were doing well by the artists who had their works up there, their music up there. But like, Bandcamp wasn't a publicly traded company, but I believe from when it was going down, it's like whenever they got investment, to help start up the company, like the investors got to own a part of it, and because of that, they were able to, like, Epic Games was able to buy them off, and people were like, okay, maybe Epic Games just won't fuck with them, but maybe they want to do
Like,
something like
they
have
can
the music
just
library.
leave it alone.
Yeah,
It can just
that was
be
the hope.
a steady trickle of income. It doesn't need to change, and then it's like, no, we want more money.
Yeah, they sold them off to a kind of scummy other music company, and it's like, oh, so you didn't even know what you wanted to do with Bandcamp.
Yeah, you just wanted to buy it up because you thought you could sell it on for more.
Yep.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like, yeah, and like, I think before this bot out happened, or like after it happened, like people were looking at, oh yeah, like a bit before, because they're not publicly traded, it's hard to know like how much money they're making, right? But like people were, one article was able to suss out that, like, from what information is public, that they made about like 45 like $1 million in like 1 year. About 25 of that went to Bandcamp, and the other 20 million in profit went to the artist who put their music up there. And that's profit, by the way. That's after paying the bills and everything. And it's like, they were making money. Like, that's good money. But the investors were like, that's not. We want more money though.
Needs to
Because
be
things can.
needs to
Go
be
ahead.
all the money ever. Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think he lost any skills from that. Pretty sure all the skills he had were in that, but damn. Don't you go dying on me twice.
Yeah.
I will hit you. Oh, I could have just... I thought I didn't have a fucking save. Fuck my life.
No. I'm sorry this is stressing you out so much.
It's fine. I'll just... Yeah, you know what? Let's just quit. Yeah, we're done here.
Well, thanks for
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah,
See you
thanks for
next.
watching, everyone.
Yeah, the previous stream gave me hope that we could get through this quickly. And then... that happened. Oh well. Them's the breaks. See you later. Bye.
Bye.